There are meals that help relieve you when you are sick. This pepper soup is not only tasty, it is very medicinal and to help you feel better. To make this, we are making use of offer. So add this first into a pot, add in some salt, little water. You're going to cover these and allow this to boil. Once this is boiled, all you have to do now is to discard this first water and transfer this back into the pot. I'm using some beef cut, so I'm just adding it into the pot too. So this is some scent leaf, onion, ginger and pepper. So into my butchi mix blender, I just added in the tatashi, the hot pepper, ginger, adding your onion and this scent leaf. You're going to add a little water and blend this. See here, you don't need to skip this process. This is going to add in lots of flavors to this pepper soup. It has this very choking and pleasant aroma. So I'm just going to add this blend into the meat in the pot, add in some seasoning powder and a good pepper soup spice. If you're not using a good pepper soup spice, you won't get the same result. So all you have to do is just to mix this very well, add in some Eden fruit and cover these and allow this to cook. I'm just going to allow this to cook for up to 15 minutes before you add in water to cook your pepper soup. Stir this all together and allow this meat to cook till it is tender. Once the meat is done, remove the Eden fruit from the pot and add in some chopped pepper for that texture. Add in your scent leaf and stir this all together. By this time, the aroma from this pepper soup should be going miles away. What better pair for this than white agidi? See here, this is so good. If you try this recipe out, even your system will thank you for it. There is difference between pepper soup and pepper soup. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and I'll see you. Do you know with just this one fruit, you can make some cocoa powder, chocolate bar, and your cocoa butter? Let me share with you on how to make this. You're going to be opening up your cocoa pod, bring out the seed. We are working with the seed, and this is what the seed looks like. You're going to transfer this to the container, cover it, and allow this to ferment for 5 days. The back is still very important. 5 days later, transfer this to your tray and allow this to dry. You can as well put this in your oven. Once it's dried, it's going to look like this. You're going to toast this on fire, stirring this occasionally. When the back is able to come out easily like this, take this off fire and bring out the seed. These are what we are working with. Now let's make some chocolate bar. Transfer your cocoa seed, powder, sugar, allow this to blend before you add in your coconut oil. You're going to get a consistency just like this. Transfer it to chocolate mold and take to your freezer. The rest of the cocoa seed, transfer this to your blender and blend this to powder form. See how this butchi mix blender was able to blend this very well. Transfer this to the pot of boiling water and allow this to cool down. Once the oil comes to the top, take your spoon and scoop this out. When there is no liquid again in it, transfer this to your muslin cloth and drain any extra oil. See, we are not done here. Transfer this piece to your rack and pop into your butchi mix air fryer oven and dehydrate this. This is what it will look like once you are done dehydrating. Take this back to your blender and blend this to powdered form, and just like that, you've made for yourself oil-free cocoa powder that is very good. You can make your Milo Bonvita from it, and this is our chocolate bar. It is ready, so good. And we also have our cocoa butter, all this from one fruit. Hope you not look away when next you see a cocoa fruit. And this chicken and veggie wrap is so good, you should try it out. We'll be using all colors of peppers for this, so I'm just going to cut these and set aside. So in a pan now, all you're going to do is to add in a little bit of a vegetable oil. Go ahead and add in your marinated chicken. I'm going to list every ingredient I use in marinating this chicken in the caption below. So once the chicken is well cooked, just put this aside because you're using one pan for You can as well use a different pan for your. Just add in the veggies, going with vegetable seasoning and salt. I'm just going to stir this all together. Don't allow this to fry for long and take it out. Bring out a tortilla wrap and spread your cream on it. If you want it very creamy, just add in more cream. I added in the chicken, the veggies, and some cucumbers for that fresh crunch. Now add in your red vinegar. This is just going to add in contrast to it. And that is it, you are done. If you don't want yours that way, you can decide to fold it this way if you want to tuck it in just like this. All the same, depending on what you want. So once you are done, we are just going to transfer this to a non-stick pan. Place it on it. You just want this to grill on both sides before you take it out. You should have something just like this. We did the same for this one that we didn't fold, and this is what it also looks like. Now you're just going to cut this right in. This is an absolute delight, and it was just gone in no time. I honestly think that this fish doesn't get the kind of pure croaker and catfish gets, because why is no one talking about how tasty this fish is, especially when you grill it like this? First of all, you have to clean up your egg fish. I cut it into two so that it can fit into my oven tray. I'm only using fish seasoning for this. You don't need to do too much for this fish, and if you're using salt, please go in easy with that so that your fish doesn't turn out salty. Into my butchi mix air fryer oven, I'm going to allow this to grill first, and I'm using the fish function on this air fryer oven. Here is the pepper mix for this. We have onions, scotch bonnet pepper, shombo, and tatashe. I decided some of this pepper. I'm using this butchi mix mini chopper. This is small but mighty. I'll heat up some vegetable oil first before transferring this pepper mix, and I'm going to be adding only the fish seasoning. Feel free to add salt if you so desire. Just stir this all together and allow this to fry till it doesn't taste raw any longer. We are done with the first stage of grilling. The fish has taken in all this fish seasoning. Trust me, this fish is going to be tasty. Right now, all you have to do is to make sure that every part of this fish get this pepper sauce. I will take it back to the air fryer oven, and in 10 minutes, this is what you're going to have. Just take a look at this. See, you need to try this out. This is so good. I don't know why we've been sleeping on this grilled hook fish for long. This will just go on in no time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share. This vegetable sauce here is one sauce I can never get tired of eating. It is so good. Into your pan, going first with your palm oil, your vegetable oil. Allow this to heat up and add in your locust beans. So going with the protein you are using, the kanda is already pre-cooked. Allow this to fry for a while in this oil before you add in your onion. Now I'm just going to stir, going with your fresh tomatoes and pepper mixture. Seasoning powder and salt, that is all you need for this sauce. You don't need to over season this. Allow this to fry very well till the peppers doesn't taste raw any longer. You cannot add in your vegetables now. I'm using fluted pumpkin, that is ugu leaves, but any vegetable can serve too. So stir this all together. Once you are done stirring, your sauce is ready. One good thing about this sauce is that it can pair perfectly with anything, including your eba. I paired this with white rice. What will you be having yours with? Thank you for watching.
If you're a rice lover like me, then you need to try this coconut rice recipe. To make it, start by cooking the chicken with some onion, garlic, ginger and some spices. Cover and allow to cook until soft. When that's done, strain the meat stock and then set that aside. I always recommend you make your own coconut milk, especially for coconut rice, and it's really easy to do. Just break and deshell the coconut, cut it into smaller pieces and then transfer to your blender. Add enough water, and you want to use room temperature or warm water to do this so the coconut milk does not separate. Blend and then strain using a cheesecloth or a fine mesh strainer. Next, season some peeled and deveined shrimp with salt, garlic and onion powder and pepper. You can also use chicken or beef for this if you prefer. For the pepper mix, I'm using bell peppers, chilies and onions. Give that a rough blend, and then to a wide pot, heat up some oil. Add the seasoned shrimp, and you want to fry this for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. When your shrimp is ready, take that out. Add some more oil to the pot if you need to. Add some minced garlic and ginger. Fry that for about 1 minute or until it starts to smell really good. Next, add the pepper mix, and you're going to fry the pepper mix for a couple of minutes. Season with salt and chicken seasoning cubes. Fry until it no longer tastes sour and it's a bit dry. Then go in with the coconut milk and the meat stock from earlier. Add some washed rice. I'm using Sela basmati rice for this recipe. Give it a good mix. Adjust the seasoning if needed. Then cover and allow to cook for about 25 minutes. While it's cooking, you can fry or air fry the chicken. Check on the rice, it should be fully cooked after about 25 minutes. Give it a good mix, and when everything comes together, add the fried shrimp. You can mix the shrimp in or you can just leave it on top. Garnish with some spring onions, and just like that, your coconut rice is ready. Like this video if you'd like to try this, and as always, the full written recipe is on my blog. This is one of my most recreated recipes. It's mini corn dogs but without the cornmeal. It's super easy to make. All you need to do is mix the wet ingredient, which is milk and egg. Then add the dry ingredients, so that's flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and I like to add a little nutmeg. Mix that until it's well combined. For the hot dogs, just cut into small bits like this. Insert a toothpick in, then coat lightly in flour. The flour helps the batter stick better. Before you make the batter, make sure you already have your oil heating up. Coat each hot dog and then transfer to the hot oil. You want to fry this for about 5 to 7 minutes. Also, when frying, make sure you don't overcrowd the pan so it doesn't come out oily. Once they're golden brown, take them out and that's it. This snack is such a big hit with kids and adults, and I hope you... This is how I make my favorite chicken sandwich. So I start by splitting chicken breast in half, and for my sandwiches I like to keep the seasoning light, so I use just salt and black pepper. I season both sides generously and then heat up a skillet and fry for about 4 minutes on each side. While the chicken is frying, I'll toast the bread, and after about 8 minutes the chicken should be fully cooked. I'll take that out and put that in a plate and allow it to rest for a couple of minutes before slicing. Cut into smaller chunks. You can also shred the chicken if you prefer. I love pickled onions in my sandwich, so I'm going to add a bit of that. I've shared my pickled onion recipe before. You can also find it on my website kikifoodies.com. After shredding, add a bit of mayo, and that's it for the filling. To assemble, put the toasted bread, add a slice of lettuce and the chicken filling. Feel free to add any other ingredients you like to make it your own. That's all for now. Let me know what you think about this recipe and if you'd like to try it.